Going into that neighborhood, I remember like I turned my eye and then I saw that car coming. Like I screamed. I was like, I'm trying. Wow, wow, wow. Back and my waist was on fire. Important thing, the car can go, the human can stay. Yeah.
Can't ball in a life, man.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you're new here, I'm Stella, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming again. I know the inconsistency has been real and a lot of things have been happening, in all honesty, and I just hope this video and the subsequent videos like shed some light on what's been going on behind the scenes. But yeah, so as you already saw by the title, today's video I'm going to be talking about an accident I had. What's the date of today? Exactly a month from today. I had the accident on the 15th of November 2021. So what happened? What really happened? So this video is really about it's just a testimony, in all honesty. It's a huge testimony. I'm here today to tell you the story. So okay, so what happened? On Monday the 15th of November, I was getting ready to go to work. It's a Monday. I'm like, I'm tired, but yeah, I had to go to work. So I woke up, got ready, and I said a prayer that morning. I remember saying a prayer that morning. I cannot remember the specific prayer, but some mornings I forget to say a prayer. Don't do that. Like when you wake up every morning, try to say a prayer, because a lot of crazy things are happening out here and we're still alive. So yeah, I was got in my car and then I was going to work. So I was literally 2 or 3 minutes away from work, like 2 to 3 minutes. Yeah. So it's this road. I'm not very good with directions, so I'm going to try as much as possible to do the explanations as I can. So this road was like a four-way road. This four-way road. Yeah, it was a road like this.
Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
Yeah, four-way road, but not four-way road. I'm literally about to bring a pencil and a paper to draw this so it makes sense, because I want you guys to understand what happened. Pencil and pen. I'll be back. Came back with my drawing. So this was like the road. This is like the main road, the whole thing, and then this is like the neighborhood. So the main road straight and the neighborhood like that. That makes more sense. So yeah, I was going straight and a car was coming straight as well. Like I was going up, a car was coming down. So we were both on the yielding lane, and then there was neighborhood in here and a neighborhood in there. So the car coming straight was going into that neighborhood, and I was supposed to go into this neighborhood. I was making a left and the car was making they were making a left to the other side, and I was going on this side. So we were both in the yielding lane, and I waited for the car to go, and it was my turn to go. I promise you, with every promise I have in my stomach, that I didn't see the red car coming. It's a red car. You cannot miss a red car. And you know, it's one of those things where sometimes you're like, oh, you can beat a car coming, you can make a quick left before the car goes straight. I promise you, it wasn't any of that. So the black car went, and I was about to make a left from nowhere, that red car. So I was like this, going straight, and that red car was coming like this. And then I turned my eye and I saw a car. I screamed. The way I screamed, the last thing I remember was me screaming like the top of my lungs. And then when I woke up, when I could like realize myself, I was on the other side of the road. I don't even know what happened. Like, I really don't know what happened. Car that like drove into my car like that. I have a video. There's a movie I watched, and there's a clip from that movie. I'm gonna show the clip here so you see exactly what happened, because maybe like what I'm saying is not gonna make sense to you, but that movie is gonna make more sense. But so what you saw in that movie, that's what happened to me. Only that I wasn't trying to read from my phone or anything like that. So then when I was going into that neighborhood, I remember like I turned my eye and then I saw that car coming. Like, I screamed, and then before I even realized it, I was on the other side of the road. And then when I opened my eyes, like my airbags all came out. It was the car was just like stuffy. I was coughing, and then the black car that I said was trying to make a right. I think she saw that happening, so she came. She was hitting like on my window. She's like, open the door, open the door. I couldn't open the door. I was like, I'm trying. She's like, open the door, open the door. I couldn't open the door. Oh my goodness, I was bawling my eyes. I was crying. I was so traumatized. I was like, what happened? And then the fact that I opened my eyes and I realized that I'm still alive, I'm like, I was so confused, guys. I don't know. It's really like a big testimony. So yeah, the lady was trying to like say open the door, but I couldn't open the door. And from like was like a second, the police were there, the paramedics were there, and then the police was like, open the door. I'm like, I cannot open the door. And then I was trying to look for my phone. My phone was like on the dashboard. So I took my phone and I was trying to call my parents, and the police was like, do something. I cannot remember, but then the door opened. So yeah, I took my phone. I was trying to call my dad, and then I called. Before I called my dad, a nurse wasn't part of the paramedics. I think the nurse was going to work. He was like, are you okay? Are you all right? And he was asking me questions. I think he was trying to assess my level of consciousness. He was asking me questions. Do you know your name? Do you know where you are? Do you know what day it is? And I said, like, I was just crying. The way I was crying, It's like it's okay, take it easy. And then he's like, he put off my shirt, and then he was trying to look at my waist, and he pulled down my pants, and then I was like, do you have any wounds? I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. And then he was like, can you move your neck? Can you move your head left, right, this and that? And it's like, are you okay? I'm like, I'm okay. I took my phone. I was calling my dad, and then my dad was like, I was gonna say hello. And then he was like, hello. First of all, he's probably wondering why I was crying. I just left like a few minutes ago to go to work, and I'm calling them back crying. And then he was like, I just had an accident. And then he's like, calm down, stop crying, because when you're crying, you cannot really explain what happened, and I needed somebody there. And he said, calm down. I was like, I feel like when he was saying calm down, I was like saying cry more. I was bawling my eyes. I was like crying. And I was on the phone. The police came and was trying. I'm just in my head, like I'm on the phone. I'm trying to get some help. And it's like, we need to take you to the hospital. I'm like, no. It's like, you need to go. This accident it's a what did they call it? Head-on collision. Serious accidents. Like, we need to like go check you. I'm like, no, my dad is coming. And then I thought, like, where are you? When I was still on the phone, and then my mom was like, no, her dad will be there. He will take her to the hospital. And then I was on the phone. It's like, my mom was like, stop crying, it's okay. My dad was like, where are you? I told him where I was, because before I got a car, he used to drop me off at work, the same job. So I told him where I was, and then he came. Yeah, he came like in a few minutes. Before he came, the paramedics came, and then they like, first of all, the police came. He asked me what happened. I said I was on the yielding lane. I was trying to like make a left, and then I didn't see that red car from nowhere. That red car just drove into my car. So that's what I said, and then he asked for my driver's license and all of that. So I gave him my driver's license, and then the paramedics came and was like for me to follow them to their car. What did they call that car? Yeah, I went with them, and then he's like, be careful, be careful. I climbed in there. I was shaking. I was like and just crying. I was just in my head like, I almost died. My life would have ended today. Wow. Hey. Anyway, so I went in there and they asked me questions again, still trying to like assess my level of consciousness. So yeah, and then my name, where I was going to, what day it was, and then they took my vital signs. My temperature was okay, my O2 was high, my blood pressure was like high. It's like that's no, my O2 was, I think my O2 was okay. It was like 98, 99. It wasn't 100, it was like 98, 99. And my blood pressure was high. It was like that's expected because she just had an accident, my respiration. So I said there, it's like, how old are you? I said my age. It's like, okay, we know you're able to like, yeah, you have the right to say, to accept treatment. And can you please sign this document to show that we offered to take you to the hospital and you refused? I'm like, sure. And then like they were like, are you sure you don't want to take her to the hospital? I'm like, sure, my dad is on his way. And then like I signed the thing, and then I came down from my car. Because I was like 2 minutes away from work, my supervisor was coming to work, and then she saw the accident because I could see her like look like she saw my car, and then I could see her look, she saw me. It's like, I promise you guys, if you see my car, should I insert the pictures now or at the end of the video? Let me just insert some of the pictures now. So this is what happened here. This is my car here, my baby car. I love her so much. But yeah, so that part happened, and my dad came. The other lady's car, the other lady who hit me, she was okay, she was fine because I could see her on the other side of the road. Then a towing car, like the towing truck came, and they were towing like my car and her car. The rest was like, go home, go rest. And then yeah, my dad took me home. I got out of that accident with just a scratch on my leg. The thing is already like, it's healing already. I mean, it's healed now. It's just like a little scar there. I promise you, that accident, just a scratch on my leg. God was just saying, Stella, I'm not done with you. You still have a lot to do, you see. I'm not done with you yet. I feel like that's what God was just trying to tell me, because it's like I need to just go to church and be like, God, thank you for another life. Because so yeah, we went home, and then I tried to like put like some band-aid and on the wound, and at that point my body wasn't hurting. I was just like I was so confused. I was just like, wow. So my stuff was still in the car when the towing truck took the car, because I didn't even think to get my stuff off the car. We got home, then I told my dad like I had my schoolwork in the car and I had class the next day, so we had to go to the towing place, and then I took my stuff, and then at the towing place I took a video of the car. I'm gonna play the video here. That that's the video of the car. The car was totaled. Like, I don't think that car, you could repair the car. I'm not sure. So yeah, after that, my body was okay. The first day, the second day was fine. The third day, my back and my waist was on fire. I felt like something was like stabbing my back, like, and my waist. I couldn't sit. Every time I had to sit like this, or I had to like just lay down, because my back was torture. Like the third day, the fourth day, I couldn't even bend. It was just, you know, to put on my socks, I have to sit and do this. I'm just like, it was an experience. So I went to the clinic, and then they gave me some medications and ordered for me to go do an x-ray. So I did the x-ray, everything was fine. She said it was inflammation. I had to, like, you know, try to like turn, because my mom said the same thing, that I have to turn, I have to, like, you know, try to do stuff so it shouldn't get like more swollen, more inflamed. So yeah, and I was taking some medication. Prior to that, I tried to put like this lidocaine patch. I think I have a clip of me trying to put the patch. That patch will not even stay on my back. Like, whenever I move, the patch would just, like, the patch did not help. Oh, what helped one night, that Wednesday, the third day at night, Wednesday night, was I got, like, my mom gave me this compress thing, and I put it on my back. Oh, it felt so good. And after that, it still started hurting like crazy. I'm just like, So I started taking these medications and all of that. Everything was going on well. So what happened next? Yeah, I started feeling better, but like up to date, I tell you, up to date, I still get like some sharp pains in my back. Like, just not every day, just like every now and then. When I sit like this for long, my back just hurts. Sometimes my waist, but like it's way better from when it happened. So yeah, that's what's been happening. And yeah, my car is gone, but I'm alive. That's the most important thing. The car can go, the human can stay. Yeah. So yeah, and why am I telling you guys the story? Because this is a testimony. This is just me sharing my testimony. God giving me a second chance, saving me, and me being here today. Just waking up the next day and being able to do things. Sometimes it can be so underrated, because, you know, many would have wished to be here today, but unfortunately not everybody could see this day. But yeah, I'm just so grateful for the gift of life. My car is totaled now. The insurance company, yeah, it's totaled, and I'm just gonna like move on from here. I'm just try to be like a better driver. I think I was a decent driver, but, you know, like more conscious, because after the accident, driving was a nightmare. Like, I remember I had to drop my sister at school. Her school is just like 5 minutes away from the house. It took more than 5 minutes. I was like this. I was so scared. And whenever I went to work, like, I still work at the same place. Whenever I was going to work and I drove like past that scene where I had the accident, it felt like the flashback, like, it's happening all over, like some serious PTSD. Going to pass on that road, I'll be like, I'll try to be like breathing, like, I can do this. I'll be like saying some words of affirmation to myself, that you can do this, you can whatever. And then whenever I drive past the place, it just feels like, oh, a relief. And I cannot escape that road, because that's just the road to go in there. I have to use that road. But yeah, apart from that, now driving is better. Even though sometimes, like, whenever I'm about to make a left and I'm just so super conscious, my head is just like this and all of that. Yeah, so that's what happened, and we've come to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any experience like that, share it in the comment section, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Whenever you say a prayer for yourself, say one for me too. Thank you.
Are you kidding me? Do us. Yeah.